story now that is still developing in the district. Police say a woman is dead after being shot on Pitt's Place in Southeast just 4 hours ago. It is the second deadly shooting in D.C. since midnight, and that is on top of the violence that we already saw during the Memorial Day weekend. Lionel Donovan is in D.C. talking with the police chief, Pamela Smith. Lionel, what is being done to address this?
Good afternoon, Leslie. First, I want to give you an idea of what's been set up here on Morris Road Southeast. A barricade has been set up for a few hours now as police and investigators try to figure out exactly what happened here earlier today. Just to give you a broader idea of what's been going on, we're 147 days into the year, and this shooting brings D.C.'s homicide rate to 69 for the year. Now, this morning, Chief Pamela Smith says the violence in the district is a result of interpersonal violence gone too far, and the chief said this Anacostia shooting is more of the same.
It's frustrating. It's very, very frustrating.
D.C.'s police chief says a shooting in an Anacostia neighborhood is the latest example of a violent end to personal conflicts in the city. At around 12:42 p.m. this afternoon, officers responded to a shooting at the 2300 block of Pitt's Place Southeast. The officers found an unconscious woman suffering from a gunshot wound. Despite life-saving efforts, she was pronounced dead at the scene. Chief Pamela Smith says the alleged circumstances around the shooting are as frustrating as they are familiar.
The decedent and a neighbor had been in an ongoing dispute for quite some time. On today, that dispute occurred again. A fight ensued.
Investigators say before the shooting, surveillance footage showed the woman being chased by a male and female suspect, and the male suspect pulled out a gun and shot the victim. Chief Smith says, unfortunately, this same type of scenario was seen across D.C. over the Memorial Day weekend. Personal issues resolved at the end of a gun. Now she's calling for a different approach to keep this from happening again.
We sat down as a team pretty much most of this weekend, just really combing through just to see if there's a nexus to anything. And again, it's personal conflict. And we've got to find a way to bring together some of our programs in community to help support and dissuade some of this kind of behavior.
Now, police say 2 suspects have been detained, and investigators are still looking for the gun that was used in the shooting. But police are also looking for one more person connected to today's shooting, and anyone with any information is encouraged to reach out. But for now, we're live in Southeast D.C. Lionel Donovan, WUSA 9.
Yeah, Lionel, the chief is right. We do have to find ways to solve these issues, not at the end of a barrel of a gun, for sure. All right, we've got